He said he was the biggest surprise of the fall. He really shined, and here he is on the mound making his first start in a long that he can use it to both sides.
This is hit sharply, gloved on one hop by Gavin Dugas. He makes the play from the backhanded side. And after the opening walk to Drew Ashley, no problems for A.J. Labus. Houston to second for one. The relay to first, double play. Houston, Trinkle, and Fusey turn it over, 6-4-3. Nicely done on the infield. A 9-pitch inning for Braden Tucker. And we move on to the second. We are scoreless on the SEC ESPN network.
And that's his freshman year. You expect that to only get better. I don't know how you can get much better than that.
Hunter Jesse lines it into center field. DiGiacomo started in, and that ball is headed over his head, and it'll roll all the way to the wall. Hunter Jesse is on his way to third. Here's the relay throw. It is late. It bounces off the back of Jesse. And a one-out triple. This ball really got out to center field in a hurry.
Yeah, it had some extra English on it. I think it fooled DiGiacomo. This ball was melting. See DiGiacomo going toward right center field. Then look at this ball tailing back. It was well over his head. Ball hit much better than what DiGiacomo singles.
This is plenty deep enough to score a run as DiGiacomo is on the horse. He makes the catch at the deepest part of the ballpark. That was right in front of the 405 sign. Plenty deep enough to score Hunter Jesse from third, but DiGiacomo tracked it down.
Well, this is what DiGiacomo gives LSU right here. He can really go. When you talk about outfielders that can really go get it, he retreats all the way. Watch this. Feels the warning track with his feet, goes up, leaps just in time into the wall, all the way back at the 405 sign.
2-2 pitch, hammered into left field on a couple of bounces. Jeremy Houston, I think that's his first base hit of the series.
It is. He was 0 for 6 on the season, now 1 for 7. The change up here.
And I think Houston will be moving. He is. This is lined to center. It's down in front of DiGiacomo. Houston easily makes third. That winds up to be a hit and run, even though the runner was moving on a 3-2 count with one out, and Hunter Jesse has done some
pitch.
He lifts this one out into left center field. Wes Toops is under it. The runner tags from third. There will be no play at the plate. Jeremy Houston easily scores from third. A sacrifice fly for a sacrifice fly, and he also fly to center his first at bat. He's going to find the gap in left center field. Hunter Jesse will be waved around, and he scores, and it is now 3-0 Indiana. Grant Richardson took little time in finding an open spot.
Boy, did he ever. Hunter Jesse all the way around from first base, and some things Paul Mainieri's upset about. How about this swing? Nice and balanced inside-out swing, and they melts this one out to left center field, a ball that is just touched out there. Now, here's what Paul Mainieri's upset about. Ball comes into Hal Hughes at shortstop, as you see Jesse coming around third, but there was no communication at all on whether to relay the ball home or not. So when Hal talk about not allowing the defensive teams to even go into a shift. That's how you beat it.
Beats the shift as he slices one down into the left field corner. Trailing 3-0, he will not take any chances to try to get another base. Ben, to me, taking the shift away would be an agreed. That took a high hop on Houston to second for one. The quick turn by Trinkle. It's the second 6-4-3 double play in this game.
Well, I know Houston, the shortstop for Indiana, has made some errors, but I tell you what, he's made some outstanding plays, too. Watch this ball come up on him. A lot of top spin up right there. He's athletic enough to get it. A nice feed over to Trinkle, who turns it over to Fusey. A little 6-4.
This is lofted out toward left. And it cannot be caught by Vicumba. It appeared Vicumba was going to get there, and then that ball died even more than he thought it was going to. And it got through him and rolled away. And Wes Toops winds up at second base.
Well, Well, Vacumber, the freshman, does everything he can. Not a ball hit very hard. Vacumber comes in from left field. Watch him lay out right here. Slides the ball, actually hits, looked like in the heel of his glove and shoots away. And boy, West Hoops realized that when it shot away, he took an extra 90 feet, gets into scoring position here.
Trinkle has to get rid of it quickly, and he does so successfully. Tigers had 2 base hits in the inning, but couldn't. Dugas goes the other way. That's sharply grounded to right field. Well, the Tigers, who did not have a base hit, 3-2 pitch to Cabrera. Going to be a tough play by the shortstop. Out at first base. My goodness! Jeremy Houston was behind the bag, and we're going to have a review of this, I believe. But again, whether he's safe or out, this is an unbelievable play by Jeremy Houston.
Well, Jeremy Houston has shown this Cabrera doing everything he can to get down the line. And let's take a look at it. And safe. I think he's safe.
Safe.
Mistake. Doty should be on time.
Doty hits a liner to left field, and it's caught by Vacumber. A run scores from third. Gavin Dugas able to come home on that liner. Doty hit it very solidly, but he couldn't. The 2-1 pitch and a big one coming. Ground ball left side. Hughes cannot make the play. Everybody is safe. That looked like it was going to be a relatively easy double play. But it was not to be. The bases are loaded. Out to center field, and DiGiacomo is under it. He's got it for the second out. But the runner at third easily moves across the plate, and Indiana reestablishes that 3-run lead.
So far in the top of the 8th.
Daniel Cabrera is waiting for it in right field. That ends the inning. A run scored. Way back it goes in the right field corner, and it is gone. It's a home run, a line drive by Grant Richardson, as he has tattooed one that hugged the line and went about 335 feet from the plate. And that is some insurance for Indiana. 6-1 now. Hoosiers.
Have a day, Grant Richardson, huh? 3 base knocks in game 1 today. And how about this swing? A changeup left out over the plate. And how about that? Stays right on it with the head. Front shoulder doesn't leave it. I mean, he barrels it up right down the line for a 2-run shot. So that's 2, 3, 4 RBIs here in this ball game, including a double and a home run.
With 2 aboard. Lagery trying to get his team back to the dugout. Runners are moving. That's hit on 1 hop. It's off of the second baseman. Another run scores, and the ball winds up in shallow right field. That was a sinking liner. Came up and looked like it bounced off the chest of the second baseman. Palmineri, I believe, is asking, did that hit the runner? So he's going to go out and talk to the second base umpire and question, did that ball make contact with the runner?
I didn't think it did, but it did look like it took a funny hop. I don't know if it hit in a divot in the dirt or something. We'll get another look at it right here. It's a breaking ball. Hit right off the end of the bat, and right there, that ball comes up. Took a funny hop on Dugas.
This is hit well to right center field. Way back. You can pucker up and kiss that baby goodbye. The first LSU home run for Zach Mathis. McCade Brown throws 1 pitch, and Zach Mathis deposits it in the bleachers.
Well, sometimes when you're down a good bit of runs in the 9th inning, you want to take a pitch, at least take a strike. But that was not the plan for Zach Mathis. He said, you know what? I'm going to go up there and hunt a first pitch fastball. If you lay one in there, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it around, and he did that in a hurry, and he gets all of that one out to right center field.
Swing and a miss. Indiana wins the third game of the series. Each team with 6 hits, but Indiana scores 7 runs. And the pitching for Indiana was clearly the difference in this third game.
No doubt about it. I mean, I tell you what, you look at their